So I've never built a shelter of any kind. I've never even been backpack camping. You know, like growing up, we would do some car camping occasionally, but that was about it. So I'm hiking up here today to teach myself to build an emergency shelter, which I have a tarp, some rope, and a knife to do. Let's hope that I remember the knots. I'm also breaking in new hiking boots. And we're a couple miles in, and I've got blisters on both heels. So we're gonna see how this goes today. We are getting close to the campsite. Oh, please tell me I put Band-Aids in this one. Yes, I did. A big old blister. Hey, let me tell you, the time to put a Band-Aid on for a blister is before it gets this bad. Okay. Well, nothing for it. It's really beautiful up here. I better get moving though. Pick some trees and get going. I also packed up here some lunch and a camp stove because there's no fires allowed. It is Colorado and we have plenty of those that we didn't intend as is, but camp stoves are allowed. So it'd be really nice if I can get the shelter built in time to have lunch, so packing up all that extra weight wasn't for nothing with these blisters. Let's see, how much time we got? It's 2:30. We should really plan to be hiking out of here at 4:30 in 2 hours. That's, should be doable. You know what? I think we're just gonna take a minute and have a snack. I know that it's always a terrible idea to bring chocolate on a hike, but oh, that is depressing. It's fine. No biggie. And there's lunch if we get to it. Shelter first. We're gonna learn it. Yeah, we're making a mess of it already. You know how long it took me to get these daisy chained? I had to just like walk a football field and back several times to get the paracord laid out. It was maddening. There's actually a big knot of pink paracord that's about double this length that I just gave up on. It's been there for over a year now. Now, I feel like when Jessie Krebs did this, she said she just did a slip loop, which would just be a slip knot, but that's not what she taught up against a tree in the actual class. So we're gonna make a bite. Nice and secure. We're just gonna hold it here. And then, let's see if I can remember. We make a loop. Oh God. And we go up, behind, through the loop. Come on. And pull it through. Up, up. Oh, yes. And then look at that. You can make it longer or you can make it shorter. Holy shit, I did it. Okay, we can do it. Here we go. So now we're gonna just take the cord and back it up to the other tree. Trying not to tangle. Here we go. And we're gonna do it again. Except we're gonna have to cut the cord here. Put it here, and then we want enough to go around the tree with a bit to spare. So there's taut plus, say 2 yards worth. That should be more than enough. Okay. Yep. We're stuck. Okay, good. So now but when I pull on this one, it adds slack over there. So can I tighten this from here? So let's try, we're gonna do this. Just gonna take the knot out. Okay, and we're gonna try for a just slip knot and see how that works. Thank God I'm not trying to do this in like a miserable storm right now. Can you imagine? This is why we're practicing now, so that when we do get our dumbasses into a situation like that, we can do this in 5 minutes instead of, an hour. Come on. If I pull on it, nothing happens. It stays. Okay. So I didn't learn the one where you can actually like tighten it up against the knot. I'll have to learn that later, but at least we know we've got this, and we got it tree to tree, and it's a line. Could be a clothesline, could be a line for shelter. I am gonna put a safety over that knot so it doesn't just come out on me. And let's see if I can remember how to do this. We are gonna just do, yep, just like a slip knot, and we pull it up against there. Perfect. So now when I pull on this, nothing. I have to take that safety off. Safety. I am the champion, my friend. All right, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna rotate the tarp and get it over the top, and that's a basic shelter, and then we're gonna cinch it down. I'm feeling much more confident just having got those two lines up. That's awesome. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna find a few sticks that can act as some pegs. No. It's so dry up here. This is why you don't have fires. Stick. Oh, stick. Come here. Get back here. Right here. That's where we were going. Okay, good. We need a little rope. We're gonna go through here just with a slip loop. The wind's picking up a little bit. Ooh, so this is interesting. You can see it blowing back here. In an ideal scenario, I would have positioned it so the opening, if the wind's going this way, I want the opening in my tent facing that way so that the wind comes by. Because right now it's blowing right into the shelter. But you know what? It's practice today. We're just trying to get it up. That's going to be a huge win. So here we go. I'm at that stage with knots where I have the basic concept of a couple of knots, and that's it. We're just going to take this and hope that the stick is sturdy enough. I'm a little concerned I didn't get a long enough one. But here we go. Around, and then I'm just going to tie it off with a slip. Not even going to put a safety on that. Okay. That's not bad, if I do say so myself. Pretty good there. Okay. Respectable for a beginner. Really should get a better rock. This is terrible. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, it's very sturdy. We did a better job. Who knew? Practice. And we're wrapping. Pull it tight there. Okay, we'll see if that holds. Pretty good, I think. We are looking, well, we're looking like it's hung out to dry. I did say clothesline earlier, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, I think we're gonna do away with the hammering, and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna use a big rock instead of a little stick as our anchor this time. It's a lot of work. It's a miracle this hasn't turned into one big knot yet. Fucking Christmas lights. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. And then if the weather got bad and we needed to drop this down, that wouldn't be a big deal to just pop it off and tighten this down a little bit more around the rock. All right, we are 3/4 of the way there. Ooh, 3:15. What time did I say I needed to be headed down for? 4:30? Yeah, 4:30. I think we might do it. We might even have time to eat some food. I am starving. You can see in the paracord, this is something cool I learned, there are 7 individual cords coming out of this. So if you were in a situation where you actually needed the additional length, you could just open this up and start pulling these out one by one to use for whatever you needed. They obviously don't have the 550 pounds of strength, but like on their own, but individually still quite strong until you melt them. Come on. I think we've done it. let's see, we got the shelter up and it is 3:20 p.m. Okay, so it took us about an hour and 20 minutes, but we got there. But I do feel a lot more confident in just my ability to rig a shelter somewhere. And now I think it's time for lunch. So ideally I'd be having my little snack, you know, right out front of my shelter, but everything up here is so dry. It is just all tinder all around. I'm gonna do my camp stove in the middle of this big dirt patch here because it is not worth it. I have seen what wildfires do and they are terrible. I was about to leave the house and I was like, did I check to make sure that that can is a pull tab? Because I do not have a can opener. That would have sucked. Oh God, disgusting. Okay. We got a little bread with butter. We got our soup. That's off. And I think we should go eat this under the shelter that we made. Oh man, I am excited. Oh, I used to be a chef and then I ran a lot of, you know, kitchens and stuff. And you'd think I'd have some gourmet shit up here, but really, so far I've been happy with ramen and canned soup. We'll see how it goes. Needs salt. You can't beat, even when the food is not incredible, like you don't need incredible food when you are tired and when it is cold, when you have been working, because the food tastes good regardless. I do need to bring some salt though, Jesus Christ. Like, come on, Progresso. That's pretty good. Okay. That's not gonna work. Well, I do feel like the tarp was the best thing to try this with. If a shelter, I don't know if I would feel like, yeah, bring a tarp. It's very unwieldy. Oh, yes, you will. In, everybody in. Thank you so much. You can go in here. Just the paracord left. And the mouth of my camelback that I have just dropped in the mud. Mmm. Minerals. Fortunate to be in a situation where you can just say goodbye to water like that. All right, it's time to head back down the trail. The sun is getting low. This was a lovely time. I'm tired, ready to get back. Oh man. Man, the sun goes down fast this time of year. That was a good trip. I'm glad I did it. Made a shelter. Pretty good. See you for the next one. Oh, yep. Time to go.